Hello everyone, it's Rosin, and I just wanted to let you know that this is a little bit of a different episode of Let's Play Elden Ring, because I actually recorded this one months back, and what you're hearing right now is post-commentary coming to you January 21st, 2023. Yeah, this footage is such a distant memory to me now. I'm going to do my best to recall the situation as I can. As we go through a highlight reel, essentially. I'm calling this one a study session, because that's what it is. It's a highlight reel of many Malenia attempts that I attempted. And spoiler alert, I did not succeed. But I just wanted to make a quick video, because I didn't want to show every single attempt. I just felt like that was unnecessary. And I'm sure some people would like that, but there comes a point where you're attempting a hard boss fight in a video game where you just kind of stop talking and you just try to focus, even if you're doing something like a Let's Play or a stream or you know, whatever with commentary. So a lot of it was just me in silence and then the occasional damn or fuck, which I'm sure some people would want to see, but it's just, I didn't think it'd make for the greatest experience. So I decided to just condense everything down to a little bit of a clip show that we can all watch together. And I can talk about what my takeaways were from the session as I best remember them. As you can see, I went back to just using the dual-wielded Dark Moon Greatsword. I thought that maybe this would be a fight where I would have better luck just going in with the light build. I quickly found that that wasn't right for me, and there you go, you can see I barely survived the waterfowl dance there. Brutal attack, we'll talk about that a little bit later. What I quickly discovered, though, and you're going to see as I attempt to fight this boss, is that just two-handing one weapon was not cutting it, especially if I'm doing this. I'm kind of doing a challenge run in a way, because I legitimately do believe that this boss fight was made with you using an ash in mind, or you know, using all of the tools at your disposal. A lot of characters probably by this point in the game have some spells that they can spam and use and help deal with the situation as well. I have been mostly avoiding that and just getting by on having some really good weapons. And, you know, I've been avoiding using ashes just because that's how I like to play these games. I like to learn the rhythms and cadence of the boss fights. This one is truly testing my patience, though, and I think was a humble reminder that the way I am playing this game is not necessarily its intended form. Like, I genuinely do believe that this fight is as ridiculously hard as it is because they fully expect you to be using the resources that you've accumulated up to this point. And I made a deliberate decision to not do that just because I find it more fun. But sometimes it's just hard challenges like this are a reminder, like, hey, I'm kind of doing a challenge run of this game, so if I'm getting frustrated on this fight, it's kind of on me for making it harder on myself than I should be. You know, I could have probably made a lot more progress on this fight if I had chosen to use Mimic Tier, but it's just, it would rob me my sense of accomplishment, and I like to struggle and come out on top eventually, so I'm going to play how I want to play, goddammit, but one thing to note since we just saw it, she has a very, very short window for following up on her crumpling and getting the visceral attack off, and as you can see, Waterfowl Dance just as terrifying as ever. The more you fight this boss, the more I find that I can kind of tell, or at least somewhat guess and make an educated decision on when Malenia decides to do Waterfowl Dance. Like, you can kind of start to feel it out. That being said, there's definitely some complexity to the AI routine, and I think some randomness to it. Like, you're not always going to be able to call it out, but there have certainly been times where we're staring each other down, and I'm like, she hasn't done Waterfowl in a while. I feel like the next thing she's going to do is Waterfowl, and then sure enough, I see her do it. See, like, right there, it's pretty easy to get the attack off when she crumples when you're, like, right in front of her, but there's a lot of the times where you slice her at, like, an awkward angle. I don't know why I said slice, I guess hit is the more accurate assumption. See, like, right there, I could feel it coming, so I decided to get some distance, and there we go. Excellent dodges until the very end there. Yeah, Waterfowl Dance just has this tendency to make you feel dumb, because you can do such a great job dodging it up until the final burst there, and it feels bad because she is vulnerable after that final burst. You can follow up and attack her. It's a little risky, the timing is tight, but it's a good time to get like a jumping heavy attack off. Oh, look at that damage. Yeah, I eventually just realized if I want to, with my build, do enough damage to beat this boss, especially with her healing via attacking mechanic, I would just need to be dual-wielding a Frost and a Bleed weapon. There's just no other way that I could do the damage necessary to successfully deal with this boss, at least with my build. I'm sure that if I had my stats a little bit differently, or if I even went back to Renala is her name. It's been a while since I played this game, I'm sorry. I need to finish this game up soon. It's been months since I recorded last because, you know, I was busy with moving and life stuff and all that, but we're nearing the first anniversary here in a little bit, and I kind of want to wrap this up by then. Gotta get ready for Armored Core 6, I'm so excited. See, like, I kind of feel like Waterfowl Dance is coming. See, but it wasn't. See, I've lost my touch. But yeah, I'm sure I could restat out my build and have something a little more efficient for this fight, but again, I've made the decision. I don't really think I want to, just because I kind of like the idea of being stuck with the decisions I've made, and I want to see if I can find success in spite of that. But let's watch this cutscene here. First time I think we've seen this. Is this attempt I recorded where I finally got to phase 2. This cutscene looks very cool with the witch cloak and Blythe helm. That unfurling animation is just beautiful.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
Oh, hell yeah. I am a sucker for any character design that has, like, big wings. This is something I've learned about myself kinda recently. I just like winged humanoids in my fantasy stuff. Always a good look. Now, adding wings to, like, a person never makes them less cool. That's not true. Sasuke Curse Mark Phase 2 from Naruto. But whatever. Most of the time, if you're thinking it through, most of the time adding wings to a design makes it way better. And holy shit, what a fight this is. Starting off strong by dive bombing. Now, on top of having to worry about a much tougher version of the boss we just struggled through, we also have to worry about Scarlet Rot, which is terrifying. I will be honest, all these months later, as of me recording this video you are listening to right now, I still do not know how the fuck you are supposed to deal with the second phase. It is something that I'll need to go back to and spend some time on. There are just so fewer openings, and the AI just gets more aggressive, and it feels like there are just less opportunities to safely attack her without you, without giving her the opportunity to counterattack you. And it's just a tough enemy to read, even once you get familiar with Phase 1. But I'm sure I can do it. I am not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. But, geez, do I need to take the time to properly study this fight. You can see I'm kind of testing the waters here as I wiggle back and forth. This is my first attempt on the Goddess of Rot variant, and honestly doing pretty okay, all things considered. But I wanted to make sure that I was getting a feel for her moveset, because I knew that, obviously, first attempt at the second phase, probably not going to be the run where I actually succeed, so I wanted to take the time to learn. And yeah, see, I keep thinking I'm going to be safe to go in and, nope. Just not safe, gotta be more patient. Decided to save the recent gameplay for Twitter, though. I think I got one more attempt at the fight here from this session that I thought would be good to include in this video. So let's watch this. I'm actually I'm not entirely familiar with why I chose this one. Again, it's been a little bit since I've either played through and recorded or watched this footage back. Something I will say, I do feel pretty confident in my ability to, the majority of the time, get through Phase 1. Granted, I am a few months out of practice at this point. I'm sure that it's going to take me a little bit to relearn the ins and outs. The one genuinely... the part of fighting Malenia that I actually think I hate the most at this point isn't even Waterfowl Dance. It's that, like, 3 flurry slash that she does. I'm not sure if we'll see it. Because Waterfowl Dance, yeah, like, you kind of just keep your distance and run away, and you can be safe, and you're probably going to get cut up a little bit, but she has this 3 flurry slash that she does that I just find so hard to dodge, and I can never see it coming for whatever reason. My brain really struggles to adapt to that one particular attack. Which is odd, because it's definitely not the trickiest attack in her toolkit by any means. It's just like a weird hang-up I seem to have. But yeah, again, going heavy in this game has not let me down, and I enjoy the fact that you can break her stance pretty easy. At least in this first form. I'm not so much sure about the second one. I don't feel like I can be as aggressive in the second phase, so I don't really know how easy it is to break her down. Though I guess we did see me get a visceral attack off in my last attempt, so... But you can see here, like, this is a pretty clean run. I have a lot of flasks left. I could upgrade my flasks more, granted. But I've learned Phase 1 pretty well by this point in the process. See, that attack right there. I just cannot deal with that flurry of slashes. I think the answer is actually to dodge behind her, like forward and like behind, because it seems like every time you dodge to the side or dodge back, you just get trapped. Like you just can't do anything about it. You're gonna eat some blows. So I keep trying to go for the jump attack there when it's not safe. Yeah, I got a little sloppy here towards the end. And you don't want to get sloppy. Something else that I really appreciated with this fight, or grew to appreciate with this fight, is the fact that you need to avoid... geez, why didn't I dodge that? That's bad. You need to avoid trading blows, because you are just prolonging the fight if you take too many unnecessary hits, and when that starts to happen, you're just not in a good situation. And there we go, she's going to start with the dive bomb again. Got the heals in at least. And let's just get out of there so we don't have to deal with the Scarlet Rot. Timing when to go into this, too, is scary. Like, see, right there, I almost just gave myself Scarlet Rot. And I'm just going to assume if you get Scarlet Rot during this fight, you are probably just fucked. I do not believe that she will give you the time to heal that from yourself, even if you have something on your hotbar. You know what, probably if you have a herb or something, but... Yeah, Phase 2 is still a work in progress. So, hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.